Hey folks, welcome back to the Avoiding Broke podcast with me, Jermaine.
Amelia.
And guys, in response to your feedback, we want to change up the podcast to be shorter, sharper, and focus on a handful of areas where we think they're real challenges for real people and where we can look at some of the opportunities that may help you in the future.
Right, so the first area I think we should talk about is savings rates.
Okay.
And how they're historically low, especially if you've been with your bank for quite a long time. So what are the opportunities there?
All right, so look, guys, I think, if anyone is looking to save money right now, number one, it's great discipline, so make sure you're doing it. And number two, don't worry so much about the rates. We can get artificially fixated, right, on looking at rate hunting. Right now, because the markets are looking so uncertain, make sure you just focus on the good behaviours, focus on building your cash pot, take a little bit of a hit on the rate, and I think just accept that you're still going to be able to look for better rates in the future.
I completely agree, and I don't actually have anything to add to that because I think you covered all of the main points there. Build your habit, save, get your insurance.
Like it.
Okay.
Nice.
So then the next area that I want to talk about is this kind of rush for Christmas shopping and the amount of deals that you see out there and sales of Black Friday coming up. What are the opportunities there? What should people be thinking about?
Okay, so guys, we talk about kind of instant gratification and just getting things that you enjoy quite quickly. And I think let's all make sure we're very clear on what Black Friday and what Christmas shoppings and deals how it can really be changing our behaviour. Look, you often see prices presented in a way that don't reflect the true value of a good and don't actually reflect what people normally sell goods for. So just be able to separate yourselves from that. I think if you really need something, go for it. But if not, hold off. I would always say hold off. Make sure you are battening down the hatches and getting your savings in a position where you can actually withstand economic shocks that we may see early next year, and just don't rush. Don't rush at all.
Yeah, I completely agree. With sales, I think to myself, it's just the business's way of trying to get us to spend more. Like you said, the way they present things. So if it was something you're going to buy anyway, then fine. If you get it a bit cheaper, fine. If not, then yeah, try not to be seduced. And just, I think about that. It's their way to try and get you to spend more.
Yeah, and look, what you're going to see right now is, people use marketing plays in different ways. So most people right now are going to be presenting themselves as having all these different sales. They're going to be throwing cheap money at you, cheap credit at you. And it's, in the long run, that's the stuff that really gets you in trouble. So just avoid it. Avoid that cheap credit trap, because a cheap credit in the short term usually equals long-term debt, long-term problems.
It's a great point, and that actually touches on the third area that I wanted to cover today, which is that how people are actually getting into more debt at the minute because of the current situation that we're in.
Okay.
So what do you think? What are the opportunities there? What do you think people should be thinking about?
So guys, look, I think you've got to be really smart if you're working and you're employed right now. The chance to save money, and if you're working from home, the chance to save money exists like you've never, ever, ever seen before. Because for most of us, our core expenses have gone down quite significantly. The lockdowns mean that we're not spending as much money on entertainment and just going out like we normally would do. Like, frankly, I'm not even sure if people can see each other at Christmas. We certainly know that for Diwali, for example, a lot of families were separated, and at Christmas we're not too sure. It still means that you're probably spending less money than you normally would do. So the chance to actually save might be greater than you've ever seen it before. And I think I would literally be focusing every single bit of effort. If you're in debt right now, focus every effort to do the saving to go and overpay your debt. And also I'd be negotiating with the companies who hold the debt to see if they can give you some kind of like repayment holidays, maybe even change your rates. Because a lot of people would rather you pay back less money than no money.
It's so true. They'd rather have something than nothing.
100%.
And I completely agree with everything that you've said there, so I'm not going to repeat any of it. I think the one thing that I want to emphasise is to look for the opportunities. Like you said, during this lockdown, the ability to save, look for those opportunities there. And yeah, if you've got debt, then think of this time as a great opportunity to actually make those payments.
100%.
Yeah. So I think we covered all of the areas that I wanted to cover today.
Okay, fair enough. So guys, look, hopefully this short, sharp format works a little bit better for you. I think what we're going to see in the future is we should be able to cover more topics, be a little bit more tactical, and try and make it a bit easier for you to get some good ideas for how you can address the challenges you might be facing.
And to just fit it in around your life.
100%.
So hopefully if we're quicker, you can listen to it maybe a few more times and fit it in.
100%. And guys, look, great. Liam makes a great point. Please do drop us some comments with your feedback. Let us know if the shorter format works well for you, or if you prefer the longer form content, and we can flex it up to try and help you in the future. And as ever, I think find us at all social medias at Avoiding Broke.
Definitely. Avoiding Broke everywhere, and we hope you have a great week, and we will see you again next week for the podcast.
Definitely. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.